Yeah, I'm tired. I've been working over 12 hours, 7 days a week, but I have been meaning to talk about the Lattafa Ramz, the silver one. Previously, I have done the gold, which I have them both sitting right here. And I really do believe what people say about letting these Middle Eastern fragrances sit for a good while. Now, the gold I liked when I smelled in the store right off the bat, but then it was summertime and it was new, and I tried it in the heat and I was a little unsure about it. I was thinking it was too masculine. I have to tell you, I've had this one for, excuse me, quite some time now, and it is one of my absolute favorites to wear by itself and to layer. And I have received many compliments when wearing it by itself or layering it. I really love this. Some people complain about the bottles, but I think they're really cute. And they're solid and heavy as well. So, but this is about the silver, but I was just bringing this one up because I love it. And this one is definitely more feminine, um, but they're both unisex, I think. So back to the silver. I have only seen mostly men reviewing the silver, saying it smells like the Jean Paul Gaultier. I think it's Ultra Male or something. I think that's the one they say. And I can't compare them because I don't have that to compare it to. However, if this does smell like that particular Jean Paul Gaultier fragrance, then that makes me think that I could wear that male's Jean Paul Gaultier fragrance because this has not had time to sit, to macerate, or whatever. And when I first sprayed it on myself, I thought it was very masculine. But even like the next day, I sprayed it and it was smelling a little more feminine. I asked my mother, I said, "Do I smell masculine?" She said, "No, you smell very feminine. That smells very feminine." So that was this. And it's interesting to me, both of these fragrances, this one and the gold, how they can even change with your body chemistry. Sometimes, I've sprayed this a few times on myself, even though I've only had it, 2 or 3 days. And I've just picked different things, different notes up from it. Now, this one is considered an amber vanilla, and I get that. I get that it's considered an amber vanilla. It makes sense, but I also very much get the lavender and the pear in this. So this one's amber vanilla, but the gold is a very fruity fragrance. And it's got like some musk and woods and patchouli in it too. It's really good. And men could wear this too, but it certainly, in my opinion, leans feminine. Also on the Lattafa website, it's interesting because for this one, it's listed as a woman's fragrance on the Lattafa website. However, when you look at the description, it then says for women and men. Likewise, for the silver, it's listed as a men's fragrance on the Lattafa website, but yet in the description it says for women and men. Um, so I don't want to do like a solid opinion. I've learned my lesson, like just doing quick opinions on fragrances without spending enough time with them, especially these Middle Eastern ones, because I know that it may change a great deal or it may alter a little, but it definitely will develop more. And so I'm looking forward to smelling this again in a few weeks at least and seeing what I think. But I think this has notes of, aside from being amber vanilla, this also specifically has lavender, sage, mint, I think cardamom. Maybe I'm wrong on the cardamom, but of course it's ambery and it has the vanilla. Um, I think when the lavender, like when I first sprayed it, I was definitely getting lavender, and I was getting lavender in the sense of a male fragrance lavender, but I also was getting the pear. So I truly think this is unisex, but I can't wait. Well, I can wait, but I look forward to in several weeks seeing how it develops. Also, this smells different. I think this blend, it really depends on your chemistry. Like this seems more masculine on clothing, but on my skin is when it's more feminine. So I'm kind of fascinated with it. I Some people like these Lattafa fragrances; they're big fans, and some people are not. If you read through Fragrantica, You know, some people are just like, oh, it smells chemically or cheap. Well, you have to let them develop, and then it's just a matter of how it sits, these especially, just how it blends with your chemistry. So yeah, on my chemistry, I definitely, on my skin, I definitely pick up that pear, which is nice. Oh my goodness, it's like midnight, and I hear the neighbor's child, young child outside screaming. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, they do that often. I hope it's not on the video, but yeah, I love the gold on myself as a woman. I love this one. And yes, men could wear it too, but I love this one on myself. And I have received compliments on this from various people. I'm not going to make out like it's been like boatloads. I don't wear it solely. It's not the only thing I wear. But several people have complimented me on this. Um, one of my coworkers actually went out of his way to come up to me. We had been talking, and then he was talking to some other colleagues, and he came back and he was like, Jennifer, you smell really nice. And I had this on, and then I actually had something on underneath my clothes lightly, like I had sprayed before actually getting dressed, but it was very, very subtle. I'm trying to think of what it was. I think it was one of those light, sort of baby powdery fragrances, but that was just subtle underneath all the clothes I was wearing because it was cold outside. And this is, I'm sure, you know, this is definitely the key thing people were smelling. So this, guys, I know men get excited about this in some reviews, and they're like, "Oh yes, it's just like Jean Paul Gaultier." Like I said, I think it's ultra male, however, I don't know, whichever one, something like that. Which I love Jean Paul Gaultier fragrances. That makes me want to go smell the. Next time I'm in the store, I'll be sure to smell. If it's available for me to smell, I'll try to smell. I don't know if it's something that will be available for me to smell, but I'd like to see for myself that and make that comparison. But this may lean masculine, but this is a unisex fragrance in my opinion. And then I was reading on Fragrantica where one guy said that he really liked it, but that his girlfriend said that it smelled like a woman's fragrance. He said, "I don't care, I love it, I'm wearing it anyway." Whereas, like as I said, the first time I sprayed this, I thought, "Oh, that's too male for me to wear." But I had come out of the store directly. Certainly, it still hasn't sat for any length of time. And it was like, I was just spraying it on my clothes. And this is quite lasting. My mom, and I think it's one that you're like kind of nose blind to. And I expect it to get stronger with time, as did the other one, the gold one. Um, but like the next day, I was told too that by my family member that they could smell it. So it's not weak, and even if you go nose blind to it, I feel like other people will be smelling you. So I look forward to coming back to this one and sharing my thoughts with y'all, and I look forward to reading your comments on this one and on the gold one. So yeah, it's so late. I got about 4.5 hours to sleep, and back at it in the morning. And I've got many other things that I've bought many things, and I just have not had the time to review them. And by the way, here's the box with the silver. I don't have my gold box anymore. If I do, I don't know where it's at right now. But yeah, it was $14.99 at Burlington, and I'm really glad that I picked it up. It caught my attention, and now I don't see it in Burlington anymore. There was like 3 or something when I bought mine, and they're gone. So and I think that I'm sure TJ Maxx probably has at least some. If they don't, I have a feeling like these get picked up quickly, especially because there are reviews on them, specifically this one by men. But yeah, I like it. I can't wait to see how it develops, and I think it's unisex. So I will see you soon. Please like and subscribe. I appreciate you, and have a great night or day, whichever the case may be.